£700 for this 2018 van. Yeah, this is going to break down on me on the way back. Wish me luck.
Bloody freezing, man. It's that time of year and it's only going to get worse. But I literally hate winter. My hands are in my pocket, my hood's on, I am cold. But yeah, literally on my way to the station now. It's about a 4-hour total commute time, so not too bad. So I should get to the location I need to get to for about 10 a.m. Annoyingly, as I was driving, I forgot my OBD scanner. And I need that because if the car's got any fault codes, I am screwed to the MOT. But yeah, don't you just hate that when you're driving and then something comes to your mind? So annoying. Anyway, guys, I'll cut back in shortly.
I just got to a location and the inside of the van is an absolute shit tip. But it's typical of a van. The guy was really friendly. Obviously, this has been sitting around for a while, and what they've been doing, they've been placing loads of cardboard boxes and rubbish into the rear compartment of it. But the guy was really friendly. He actually gave me a hand to quickly clean it up. They actually had a skip next to the van, so I literally tidied it up, threw everything in the skip, and paid the geezer, and I was on my way. But yeah, he also threw in 3 wheels. He said they've been sitting around if I wanted them, and I was like, yeah, I wouldn't mind.
I needed a tyre desperately, then I saw this little garage workshop. And I came in, I spoke to the guy, and he was very friendly. So I thought, you know what, I'll pay the premium. Sometimes when you get really good customer service, they actually end up winning the business. So basically, annoyingly, on the clutch pedal and brake pedal, it's missing the rubber pad, and that's an instant fail for an MOT. And where I'm going in for an MOT right now, I can't be failing because I need to drive back home. So I bought these from Screwfix, and I've kind of cut them down in size. I'm going to stick them on, and hopefully that should be fine. I've also bought some screen wash because there's no fluids left, and again, that would be a fail. Who likes my quick fix? Hopefully this should pass MOT now with that, but who knows? I don't know. 50-50. It's either going to pass or it's going to fail with that.
So before collecting the van, I actually pre-booked an MOT because it had no MOT. And the MOT test centre I used was in Birmingham, of all places. Because I picked this up from Wigan, I was driving it back down to South, and it was the only MOT place open until 11 p.m. Can you imagine? And on a Saturday. So yeah, they take bookings all throughout the day. So it was perfect for me. And she passed with flying colours. Hooray, I can drive it back home.
But yeah, annoyingly, this new battery that was fitted by the previous owner, I'm going to actually have to fit another new battery. I think this is basically been losing acid. Because when I was cleaning the car, I noticed, as you can see, acid residue just there. So yeah, I don't know what happened there. Maybe they purchased this battery 6 months ago and the vehicle's been sitting. I don't know. Or it might just be a defective battery. But yeah, it is annoying because I was kind of happy it came with a new battery, but it looks like I'm gonna have to fit another new battery to the vehicle. I mean, it still starts perfectly fine, but I don't like the fault codes. The fault codes are saying the battery voltage is low.
Just look at the state of this van. I'm going to make it look brand new, watch. But yeah, it is a shit tip.
So I've just gone to the scrapyard to pick up a new driver's seat and also a clutch pedal rubber cover. So I've just taken the old seat out. To be honest, it was really, really easy. Only 4 bolts holding it in. But yeah, even though I cleaned it yesterday, it's still a mess on here. So I'm going to clean it up and then put the new seat in. It's such a shame they put the old battery on the seat because that acid leak literally damaged the seat. And the seat actually looked in quite good condition, looking like at the rails and the sides of it. It looked in really good condition, so it's a shame. It's obviously caused this sort of damage to the seat and it had to be replaced, but it is what it is. But yeah, it is a shame because this seat did actually look in really good condition if it wasn't for the acid leak. This is a new seat. I mean, it's only £50. It's not mint by no means. You can see that there's a few stains there, and it's a bit saggy there. But £50, you can't really complain. It's much better than the old one. I want to give it a good clean anyway. That was only just a quick clean. You can see that looks much better now. How much better does that look with both of the covers fitted? Well, I mean, the brake pedal cover was fitted the other day, and I've just fitted the clutch pedal cover. But yeah, the new seat's in as well, and the covers on it just to protect it. Can't lie, yeah, the van has come up so good. To be honest, it wasn't too dirty on the outside. The inside was really dirty, but she looks clean. Being only 7 years old, the bodywork on this is still mint, considering I've only given it a quick wash. But if you spend a couple of hours on this, polishing it, this would look brand new. I think this van must have had an easy life. To be honest, yeah, you guys might be thinking, what have I done on this? I mean, the only things I've done, I've given it MOT, I've changed the numplate screws, I've given it a service, and I've changed the battery because the battery had an acid leak. And I've also changed one of the rear tyres, but also one of the other side rear looks brand new. So what I've done, I put both of the rear tyres on the front, then I put the two front tyres on the rear. But yeah, you can see that one looks new. And then that's the one I replaced, as you can see. But yeah, this has been quite an easy one, to be honest, and I think it's turned out quite lovely. This is going to be a perfect van for someone.
The best profit is the minimal amount of work you had to put in, and this one was a quick turnaround as well. And the profit margin, as you can see, just shy of £1,300. That is such a nice profit. And as you can see, the breakdown of all the parts I've bought, and the van was cheap. £770 for a 2018 van. That is crazy. Obviously, with this, I got really lucky because an advert, it had no MOT, so it put a lot of people off. And also in the listing, the seller didn't take good pictures of it. He didn't put a good description of it. And he also said it was losing oil. But I drove it for a month and it wasn't losing any oil. So when I did speak to him, he did say to me he was putting about 500 mil to about 700 mil every 1,000 miles. And to be honest, that's what most manufacturers say you have to pour into your engine anyway. So yeah, it seems perfectly fine. And the reason why it ran out of MOT was basically they grew in size. So the van basically become redundant because they needed a bigger size van. So it sat around. Subscribe if you haven't. And stay tuned for next week.